I'm trying to remember last time. I tell you guys like this brilliant like tube of light shoots off into the sky, and it pierces the clouds. And I don't know if you guys remember last time, but this is the first time in more than 150 plus years that sunlight has shone in Barovia. And Soleil, as you're on the top of the tower, you can see all the major areas of Barovia from where you're standing. You can see the village of Valeki. You can see the small portions of the village of Barovia. You see the old bone grinder windmill that you met with the hags at, and you can see Castle Ravenloft in the distance. And off to the west, you see the smaller village. Like everywhere, you can see the whole of Barovia, and like the lights shining over it, and this peaceful and awestruck moment kind of strikes you, and you feel as if the protection of the sun has met Barovia for the first time in a long time. And with that, as long as you guys are outside and you can see that pillar of light, you guys all get +1 to your AC.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
That's cool. Sun's blessing. That's what I'm going to call it. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
And then the cloud
Note
of
to self, fight Strahd outside.
all day, baby. All day.
Meet me outside, you coward! Yeah, we'll see how well that works.
You big bitch. As you guys are all coming down from the top of the tower, and you see the bones are the spirit of Argynvost is like starting to dissipate. Maysair, as you're like standing over the dragon that you just defeated and felled, there's this ball of like viscous shadow like kind of standing in front of you, and it compels you to like reach out and touch it. You know, you don't have to, but like you feel it like calling to you.
I reach out.
Oh shit, he reached down and restarted Forge.
Reality.
That threw me off for a second. What?
Perfect time.
Sorry.
I was like, what just happened?
Secondary. The producer's working back here. Sorry. I'm trying to get mods right for everybody.
I was like, I'm dead.
I originally thought we were teleporting somewhere, and I was like, damn, it was fast as fuck. He's like, I reach out, click, boom.
All right, proceed.
All right, as you were.
Damn, didn't work.
So as you reach to that shadow, tell me a little more about your connection with Basil.
Did work.
Tell more about my connection with what?
With Basil.
With the dragon. So, my essentially dragon, my were dragon is essentially a blessing from our God, but in the image of them. So a lot of my interactions with him has been in his dragon form and not his human form. I have had some, but that's usually when others are around, like when Soleil or any of the other orphans and stuff like that. But when it's been one-on-one, it's been more of him in his dragon form and like showing me and teaching me the ways of the dragon, how to channel and make sure that I understand the gifts that I have are a blessing and not a curse. And essentially he has mentored me in the way of the were dragon and how to properly control my rage. So instead of it just being out of control, it's something that I now have the ability to harness and use so I can use it to essentially bring forth the justice of our gods.
And your time with the Sons of Soleil, that mercenary group, you're kind of like, you're like, to where Soleil is like bringing light and justice to people, you're kind of bringing the dark, like edgy part of it. Like the work that you do is a little more shadowed, would you say?
Yeah, so like the gray area things that some of the more devout followers would be hesitant to do are the things that I take care of.
And as you're like clutching onto this viscous kind of ball of shadow, you feel this attunement, like this connection. And this ball is probably about as big as a baseball. The ball is calling out to you to consume it.
So as I grab it with one arm at first. I reach out, and as it kind of comes over me to digest it, I reach out with two hands and envelop it over my hands as I'm looking up towards the tower and I see Soleil. I almost hold it up as like a cheers and as a treasure, as I see his light and him bring the dawn to the world of Briova. I inhale it as I look into his eyes.
Can I try to make some sort of perception or religion check to see if I can sense anything of it as he's like consuming it?
You can make it at disadvantage because remember you're coming from the top of the tower, like you
For
guys.
sure.
Yeah.
Which one do you want me to do?
Whichever one you're more proficient in.
Copy that. Keep the lower. It's not very good.
Yeah, you see it, and you're not getting a good vibe from it personally. So like you know how you can read vibes, like you're not getting a good vibe.
So it's not a good vibe, but is it a bad vibe? Or is it just not a vibe I'm familiar with, you know?
I'd say that one's like a nail on the head. It's like a vibe that you haven't personally experienced.
Okay. I was like
I've
sort
not
of
vibed
picturing
with
like
these
if it was a bad vibe, just like seeing Soleil up on the tower like, no, as he's like eating it. But I guess Soleil will just like watch and see if anything takes over his brother.
And Masair, as you're like consuming this ball of like void energy, you feel it kind of lump in your throat as you're like swallowing it. Like it doesn't want to be swallowed, right? But you feel this energy kind of course through you. Like you can literally like see it in your biceps, like moving through your veins, like this black, this almost shining shadow just moving through all your veins and everything. And your muscles kind of bulge and like your veins kind of burst with like this energy. And you can feel it lumped in your throat. Like there's something that you have to get out of you.
Something that I have to get out.
Yeah.
So I kind of try to hone in on my senses and push down and push through to see if I can almost absorb it into me. And as I go down, I'm gonna push it up through my chest to see if I can release it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna release it. I thought you were trying to hold this into you.
No.
All right, give me a Constitution check
Fortitude save.
or a Fortitude save.
Where strikes, actions, attributes. There it is.
Amazing. I love it. You open up your mouth and this gout of void and shadow energy bursts forth from your mouth, and like you're strong enough that like you take your back foot and you balance yourself on your tail, and like it doesn't knock you off your feet, but like you feel this energy just bursting out of you, and you let it out into the air. And so now once a day you can release the breath weapon.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah.
The
That's
void
what's
breath
amazing.
weapon.
Yeah, you can release that void breath weapon. Exactly as that is.
Oh, that's super sick.
That is amazing.
I feel like Lucia would just give him a high five because she's got a breath weapon too. Like, yeah.
Almost exactly the same too.
We're gonna be breathing so much destruction on people.
The wear destruction.
That's right.
Godzilla and Fenrir right in front of us. Let's go.
You guys got the best of both worlds.
Jet.
So Soleil, as you're like coming down to the bottom of the tower, that beacon is still lit, and you can feel this warmth like on your back as you're like coming outside of the tower and getting together with your group of friends, and you guys are kind of all going over your injuries and like checking each other over.
I honestly feel like I'm still like gobsmacked by like looking at him do this really cool breath weapon, and it's like she's kind of amazed. She's like, he is becoming even more of a dragon day by day. Very interesting.
Yeah, Soleil's still just like looking at his brother, like making sure that making sure he's still his brother. Like, new weapons are cool and everything, but you know,
Like, are you still in your right mind?
not corrupted ones.
There's like a grim shadow that you can kind of feel following Miss Air. Like with your vibe check now, like it wasn't there before, but after he consumed that black ball, you like
It's a
you
part
feel
of
it.
him
Like
now.
nobody else can see it, but like you can feel it when he's in your presence that you haven't felt that before.
About to put on domain expansion. My guy ate one of the fingers.
Right.
I like Ileana would definitely be looking at him like out of like curiosity, like arcane curiosity. Like, I wonder how this like physiological transformation occurred. It would just be kind of like she would actually go up to him and say, Miss Air, would you mind if she kind of like holds a finger up, like poke and prod for a moment?
Feel free.
She just do an Arcana check on him. She's just curious if she can glean anything out of that transformation.
Give it to me.
I guess while Ileana's doing that, like Dr. Nakia will go around and just like start doing the medicine stuff for everybody. She'll take her time with it though.
All right, with a 30 on the Arcana check, you'd be able to tell that this isn't out of the normal for a dragon to obviously breathe a dragon's breath. And I don't know how familiar you are with were dragons. Most people aren't, but
I would say she wouldn't be too familiar. I think that's fair.
but you don't get the sense that anything's terribly wrong. And even like as you're like going over and like looking down into his open mouth, like there's no scarring, there's no burning. It seems like this is a very natural thing that could happen. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Yeah, she kind of like takes out her, her big tome, and she kind of like just scratching down notes about it. So that is quite fascinating. You can consume perhaps a part of a dragon or one that you have defeated and gain its ability. It's a theory at the most, honestly. She's just kind of just scratching it down as she's just kind of talking to herself.
As I look at you, I'm like, and I just say to you, think of it as a gift. It is an honor to carry such a blessing with me.
She's kind of like nodding, like very like doctorish, like they're listening but not really. She's like in her own head, just like scratching down notes and shit, writing down what you said.
And as you guys are all standing on top of the roof and kind of going over your wounds and checking each other, you notice that Casimir hasn't been on the roof with you guys. Like, this is the first time you guys actually take a second. Like, Casimir came here to the castle with us, but like, where is he?
Dude, we don't care about that guy.
Damn.
Like, not we legitimately was like, all right, you're good, bye. We saved you from that last person. Or no, Casimir is the elf. Never mind, my bad. I'm thinking of the other guy. It's my bad.
Thinking of the one dickhead.
That guy. I was thinking of him. My fault.
I mean, we clearly don't care much about
back in the
Casimir
village.
either.
No, that's not true. We were focused. Casimir, we actually do care about. I don't know if you want me to roll for the medicines, Levi, or you just good for whatever.
I guess it
How
depends.
do you adjust
like
the sound?
Go to the music icon and then turn down the playlist. Should be like the third icon. Should say playlist. What were you saying, Levi?
I was gonna say, do you guys plan on doing a full rest, or is it like one of those you're gonna get right back into it, like after you're done with this?
Well, I didn't cast many spells because I was dead, so I'm pretty good, guys.
I really wanted to just do do a short thing, go through everybody, make sure we're all good, and then go talk to everybody before we go to our sick new ride again and talk to Casimir.
I mean, we still have to, or at least we probably should go talk to the people below, right?
That's what I'm saying. Heal first, do a short rest, and then go down below and then talk to the really cool guy that you said last time, where it was like, well, let's talk to him after we got the feat of strength or whatever. We won the test.
Yeah, maybe he'll respect us now.
Exactly.
I'm down for just the 10-minute bing bang boom.
Bing
get
bang
back to
bada
it.
boom.
All right. So I'm not 100% sure how that 10-minute works. You guys just get a roll a few hit dice, or you guys fully heal? How's that work?
So
And
yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying the homebrew we've done, it's always been you just heal the full. We're just simulating the medicine check effectively, so we're not just having to roll 1,000 dice.
Okay, we'll do that then.
I cannot.
And that's up to you if you want to, since we are higher level. If you want to make it grittier, you can make it grittier to where it's only like half or whatever.
It's dark.
Yeah, anything works.
Grittier than falling 200 feet from the air?
He's just putting us below. Oh,
I'm
look,
just moving
Casimir.
you guys all. Yeah.
That's our boy.
So I was gonna say, as you guys come down back into the castle area,
Music off. I can't hear, and I can't turn it down on my side.
yeah, let me get that for you. Is that better?
Bro, just mute the tab, dog.
Bro, I have everything at 0 and nothing is working.
I just mean the browser tab. And if you can do that, I guess. I don't know what browser you're using.
I'm using Safari.
Anywho, she gone.
So you know how you kind of step into a room on the back half of a conversation? Casimir is standing in front of the guy that's sitting in the throne there, And what you hear him saying is like, I brought you these champions to put Argynvost to rest. He's like, all you have to do is tell me where it is. And from there, I'll take care of the rest. And then Hornguard stands up, and this is the first time like you've seen him. Like he pushes himself up on a sword, and he's got that kind of same undead, like his body's been kind of falling apart, and he's still together and he's still whole. Like he has like perfect speech, but like his eyes are dead on the inside of the sockets, and he regards you all, and he says, "You must have been the heroes Vassell said she was going to send."
Heroes is a strong word.
They might call us heroes, but my brother and I were sent here on a mission.
He says, "The two of you, please step forward and let me honor you."
I step forward.
And he raises his sword, and like you feel the cold steel at the end of his blade, and like this is like it's almost so cold that it burns your skin. And he rests it upon your left and your right shoulder, and he does the same thing for Masair, and he says, "I welcome you to the Order of Argynvost. We are the sister organization to your Sons of Soleil. Here in Barovia, we were holding up Argynvost's will to bring the light and prepare it for Barovia until the devil Strahd came and cursed these lands. And even through my own death, I came back to hold him here as punishment for his misdeeds and misgivings. And you have brought the light back to Barovia."
Yes, hopefully it will shine
Yeah.
brighter soon.
This is all amazing. Is there anything else you need from us?
And with the tip of his blade, he kind of gestures towards Soleil's sword. And he's like, "There's a sister blade here in Barovia to daybreak. You need to go and recover it.
Do you
Should
know where
you-
it is?
Want to put the devil Strahd to rest."
We definitely do. Do you have any idea where it is?
The order placed it under the care and protection of the sightless god.
Right. I remember. Sightless God, sightless God.
History check? History check? Anybody?
Does anybody know about the sightless God? Do I know about the sightless God? Let's see. Would that be a society, a religion?
Ilyana would probably be the most familiar with the sightless god.
What would that be? Oh, it would just be another name for Nethys.
Yes.
Gotcha. Apologies. Yeah, I guess she'll perk up and say you put it in. You gave this important relic of Serenray to an order under Nethys.
Interesting.
Barovia's greatest minds and strongest wizards all held themselves at the Amber Temple. And that's where they rest. And under the protection of the sightless god, all our greatest magic items, tomes, rituals, have been held. And for the most part, have kept in the dark powers at bay. Somehow, some way, the devil Strahd found a way into that temple and made some sort of bargain or deal that gave him his everlasting life.
Hmm.
In the Amber Temple.
And it is there where we figured would be the best place to hide the one tool that can put him to his rest.
As far as you can tell, he has not recovered this relic, though he breached the defenses.
He breached the defenses before he became this devil that can't walk among the sunlight. Something about the temple keeps him from going inside himself.
See,
And there hasn't been anyone powerful enough to get into the temple and remove that item as of yet.
this you said is the Amber Temple, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I suppose, my friends, we have a new destination in mind. I did not expect to see devotees or even a temple dedicated to Nethys here, I will admit.
So he's kind of just silently nodding.
This does
sort of
not seem a
taking it all
land.
in.
This does not seem a land that would appreciate the magic arts.
Isn't Nethys the so-called goddess of undead?
He is not. He is the god of magic,
Magic only?
Knowledge.
the all-seeing
Ah.
one. He sees all and knows all. Though it has driven
Interesting.
him to the point of insanity, if the tomes are correct.
It's an interesting story. I say that would be the next step, but I would particularly like to rest.
Feel free to rest here in Argynvost. You are friends of our cause.
I appreciate it very much.
Your
So that we,
hospitality is much appreciated, of course.
Though the soldiers here have no need for wine and meat, you are more than welcome to rest within our walls.
protection is all we need while we rest. If that is an accommodation you can provide.
Yes, we appreciate the shelter. Well,
Hmm?
I've died a bit today, so I wouldn't mind taking a good rest.
The rest would be fantastic.
Much agreed.
Hopefully, you have something better than the concrete that I landed on.
We have
Yeah.
a few beds that are still intact here, but time has ravaged this place, and like I said, the soldiers that are here don't usually rest.
Leave bedrolls if necessary. It's no concern.
I wonder if we can move the wagon closer to the building.
How
But
far away did we put the wagon?
It's like
Wasn't it right outside?
it's like right before the statue, right outside. If Levi puts us on the first floor, we'll be able to see it. But is there a stables over here, Levi?
They don't currently have stables here.
Okay.
Anybody have an idea of how I can add the breath weapon to my character?
You build
You
it.
might have to make like a custom thing.
Yeah. Uh, I can get it for you. Hold on. Um. Before we actually leave and talk to him, I want to ask: is there any other creatures or anything else we need to know about Argenvost? Any other dangers before we settle down and rest?
To the south, there was a nest of spiders that they haven't made their way into the castle, but should you not disturb them, I'm sure they won't disturb you.
Thank you for your kindness. I, if we can, I want to, because we went by the beds over here towards like I think that's the northeast, right?
Yeah, those would be like servants' quarters.
Yeah, so I want to move the wagon over to that area so we have just easy access. Like park it with the butt end towards like the portcullis right here, and then just easy access to get in and out. Um, and then we're close to this like fireplace. Like Dr. Nikea is probably like start cooking and stuff.
And I mean, they have a full on kitchen. It's just like everything's just kind of covered in
Oh,
dust and
if
everything.
the kitchen is over near this area, then you know she'll stay near that area. I guess like Etesian will stay with her.
And you probably would be able to find like some bits of wine, probably far past its expiration date, but in those wine casking barrels.
Hmm. Yeah, the alchemist can play with that. clean it up a little bit, get it nice and saucy, and then surprise the group. So yeah, she'll definitely start cooking and stuff, and you'll hear her in the background like humming and singing a little bit like of the Fusnanti songs and stuff like that. Um,
As
letting that
she's
aroma
cooking,
just
I think Soleil'd look at Messer and be like, "Hey, brother, you have any new appetites?"
like people.
No.
That's great.
Why, did you have a snack in mind?
No, no, nope.
Oh, thought you had something appetizing. You had me excited.
No, since we've gotten here, there's nothing been, really that exciting to eat, except for those pies. Those were exciting.
They didn't do it for me.
Really? I like those pies, man. I wouldn't mind going back to the old mill and get some pies. Maybe if we can find it in our schedule, guys. Some pies.
For the crackhead. I can make you pies.
I mean, it's not the same.
How would you know?
I mean, I guess you're right, but just something tells me the old lady's pies are one of a kind.
There's something special.
There's something
Yeah, I
special
don't.
about it.
You're probably right. I don't put children in my pies.
Now,
Ha ha
That's
allegedly.
never been confirmed.
ha.
I mean, we investigated the crap out of that little windmill,
That we did.
and she beat the case.
Yeah, she did the old switcheroo on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like while Cashimir's out there, like while cooking, like Kashmir, can you set the tables?
And he's like, oh, yes, of course. He's like unfurling maps, and he had a little stuff to know, and he was like trying to plot out little things. But he like takes all his paperwork and puts it in his bag and comes and helps.
Yeah, and like she'll send Etesian out there to help him. And yeah, like once the food's ready, she was doing like a little concoctions with the wine, getting it purified a little bit better, but like increasing some of that like that alcohol content. But giving it some like some nice sweets and spices to it, and then bring it out for everybody.
Ileana would have been just cleaning up this room for the group for whenever we get ready to lie down. Just
That
waiting to hear the dinner call.
prestidigitation, bro.
I don't think she actually has that.
No.
She has to do it manually.
Damn it.
He doesn't have like the princess magic.
She had mage hand, so she was
Called the
using
might.
mage hand to pick everything up because I guess she
Oh,
is
I
a wizard.
actually have it, so I could help you.
So mage hand and prestidigitation.
That's right. Well, we just sit on chairs watching, you know.
Right. Got to be sedity about it.
So Casimir kind of like, he's like, you know of the sightless god, but I hear outside of Barovia they call him the all-seeing eye.
Yes, there are many legends of Nethys. The most common one is that he was man once, and at one point he was a. She kind of like racks her brain for a second. It's been a while. Please forgive me. I was not the most devoted of scholars as far as the religion goes, but I believe he was a king once, sought all knowledge and gained it. But the moment that he gained that knowledge, he ascended and it broke him. I imagine learning everything all at once would be a bit much. So he is known, at least in my land, as the all-seeing eye.
Odd that here in Barovia we know the same god as the sightless god. Truly, this place must be cursed for a god to turn his eyes from it.
It may be that it is not, perhaps that it is one interpretation of it, but perhaps it could be seen as a sort of, he has robbed himself of one sense to heighten others, to know more of Barovia. Perhaps sight is not helpful when it comes to Barovia. And so he has turned to other ways of knowing about this land.
Well, in the absence of the sightless god's powers, the dark powers have found a place to rest here. And that is where we believe Strahd gained his power.
Tell me, what does were your people to know him as the sightless god? Were there many devotees? Were they known, or was this a secret cultish kind of thing here?
Amongst the dust elves, it was our place to protect arcane knowledges and information. My sister was a priestess amongst them, Katrina. Something that she told Strahd set him on a mission that anything in his wake he would crush. And one of the reasons why we stand here with no ears and with no women is because of Strahd's will.
I have to meditate on this. It is strange. I cannot fathom why Nethys would. I mean, to be honest, Nethys seems at best barely interested in what goes on in the mortal realms, if I'm being quite honest. That he would actively turn his attention away is something.
This land is cursed. What else can I say?
And
Yard.
That was for you, Levi.
yeah, Eliana will sit down to eat, and she'll just kind of start to like ponder on that conversation for a little while.
So as you're all sitting down and eating, Casimir says, I'm going to accompany you to the Amber Temple. I have one more task I must complete.
You're almost welcome. What is this task, if you can divulge?
I hope to find my sister's tomb. And there I can return her bones back to my people.
And Eliana just kind of nods, a noble goal.
You are always welcome, Casimir.
Tell me of your fight with the dragon. All I heard was the rumbling. I was far too fearful to step out there onto the roof.
Should have came and watched. It was really something.
Eliana definitely just looks down at the plate and kind of tries to hide her face.
You know, I'm afraid you're gonna have to ask them though, because I don't remember much of it.
It was very eventful.
Yeah, Nike is drinking heavily. She is going to town on this spiced ginger cinnamon wine. Gotta try the yard bird.
It's divine.
Dream.
Yeah, man. I'm throwing in fantasy stuff. Leave me be.
Where'd you get the bird?
Out front.
I was like, in the yard.
Don't question. Yeah, don't question me.
I just.
There's a reason why those spiders are there. They're actually farming them. I guess.
I love it.
You gotta get their meat from somewhere.
Exactly. Can't get it from bones. Not from these, skelly boys.
No, you're right. They have to be consuming something. And it ain't these guys.
No.
So as the night's moving on and Casimir has out all his maps and he's been pointing out like that you guys have to climb up these mountains, and he's like, it's going to be very cold and very treacherous once we cross these lines to get to the Amber Temple. I hope you all have cold weather gear.
We were even told to do that, were we not? By Madame Ava.
Mm-hmm. If need be, we will have to stop and perhaps get some heavier cloaks and gear in town.
If only I kept the werewolves.
Who's all the bitten ones? Is Lucia and the Birdman?
Yeah.
Lucia and Aesthesia are the only
How
ones
they feeling?
Man, we still got red cap boots too.
We feel great. Okay.
How's that moon looking? Actually, Lucia, don't you know about the sky astrology?
I do know about the sky.
You have any inklings as to when the next full moon is?
I'm sure I would know.
She feels it in her bones.
I would feel it in my bones.
That's funny.
Because we haven't had the first one of those, right?
But no, we have not.
Astrology, let's go. Barovia.
You guys already experienced the full moon, and that was maybe about 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna say, I feel like we had some time the last time we talked about it, but again, time has also been moving on. So
what, you guys have gone through the?
No, we have not. We talked about when we got bit.
It was 2 weeks.
And
from
Levi,
then?
correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that the full moon had just happened, so we had close to a full month before we were going to go through this transformation.
That's one of the reasons why you guys were kind of when you had the conversation with Strahd, he invited you to dinner. You're like, how about we just wait about a month?
Oh, yeah. We're trying to time it out with that. That's right.
Yeah.
If nothing else, chaos can ensue when we have these two changing.
Exactly.
Did we have that conversation with Strahd before or after disappearing in the fairy realm for 2 weeks
That was after
That
this
was
event.
After.
after. Okay.
Don't you be trying to get rid of our time.
Hey,
I genuinely did not remember.
and legitimately, if we need to find out, we have our YouTube.
That's
We
fair.
can always go back.
Yeah, it was after because one of the first things you guys experienced when you came out was the full moon and the wolf hunt.
Okay.
Kashmir, he still has his maps out, and one of the things is like he points to the ruins of Beres. Is that how you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
Will this be a problem when we go by?
The ruins of Perez was a battlefield quite some time ago. From what I hear now, it's a place where they call her Baba, the Raven's Bane, I believe.
You said Ravensbane?
Yes, she can't stand the birds, the crows, the ravens.
Allies of Strahd. Those bastards.
You know when she gets close, or you're getting close to her because there'll be dead birds everywhere. No offense to your friend.
None taken.
um,
Do we have a dead bird?
Etesian's a Tengu.
He's alive, isn't he?
He's alive now, but if we go that route, which it looks like it'd be the fastest route because we need to head towards Mount Gakis or in that vicinity to the Amber Temple. I'm pretty sure we can easily go south and go around those ruins if need be.
If Estesian was here, he would probably remind you that the last time his sister Rose was sighted was near the ruins of Perez. So he did have a reason to go there.
Right. That sucks because I don't want to do that without Kyle.
Maybe
what
we
I
can
mean?
grab our winter gear first then.
Yeah, but say we could hit it on the way back from.
That's also true.
What were the other areas we needed to visit?
The winery is one of them. We've already done Krezek. Obviously, Barovia, the village at least, not the castle.
Right.
But that's all on the opposite. Like we want to hit this side first before going all the way over there. I don't think we had anything for Yesterhill. Like honestly, if you guys want, we can go and get our cold gear. We can hit the winery and then make our pass down, like get to the Solinaka pass
Solinka.
through Solinka pass through the Slavic woods after we do the wine.
I'm fine with that. If Perez has story stuff for Kyle, then I'm fine holding that off
Yeah.
until
Yeah, because I want him
joins.
to enjoy his story stuff.
Totally.
Um,
Oh yeah, so because we had to pass through ruins of Perez to get to. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm fine holding off Perez and Amber Temple. And
yeah, so
doing,
I guess in the morning, like we rest for the night, wake up in the morning, head back to Valeki first, grab gear, and then make our way to the winery right after. Or we can do Krezek for anything. No, I don't want to get over the river. Yeah,
You got Krezek already.
Yeah, we already went there.
No, I'm yeah. I guess it would be more beneficial to do Krezek and then go to the winery, right? No, I know. We've also done Valeki. I'm saying to get the the winter gear?
Why would we need to go back to Krezk though? Yeah, I think it's confusion.
To buy winter gear. I'm saying Valeki's a place that we can buy stuff, and I thought Krezk was a place we can buy stuff. Or was there no general store in Krezk?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys did go to a general store and pick up cold weather gear and everything.
I
Yeah,
don't
but I thought
remember.
we grabbed all that
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying.
Did we?
when we. I thought so when we grabbed like the silver chains and everything else. I
But
thought
you
we
guys
grabbed
did
the
get
winter
silver
gear.
shackles. I think you did see someone at a general store, if I remember correctly. I'd have to look at the bottom again, but
You know what? You are
I'm sure
right
you did.
because the dude was trying to upsell.
Like I remember him trying to upsell us, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he's trying to give you guys everything. Like, hey, you want a tent? Like, I got a pup tent. Yeah,
Oh, then I guess we didn't write it down, or I didn't write it down. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
I mean, I'd have to look at the bot again to like double check, but
Now that you brought it up, I do remember going through doing the rigmarole with that guy.
Right. Oh, well then at that point then we don't need to go. If you're okay with that, Levi, we can do our rest and then in the morning head straight to the winery.
I mean, you guys can make your way to Berez, and then that way when Kyle shows up, you're like in Berez.
And we still got an hour.
Yeah, we got an hour,
We're
bro.
gonna fight
Like,
something, guys. There's gonna be something on the way.
all right, whatever.
Let's go.
Whatever. We'll go with the flow.
I'm just saying if that's how you guys want to go, but I'm just the conductor, man. You guys decide where this train ends.
Yeah, originally the train wanted to go to wine. Dr. Nakia wanted to go to get wine. But it is what it is, man. Because also Berez isn't that far from us, especially with our sick, nasty wagon. It's 4 miles, man. That's nothing.
And now with a turbo boost.
Right. Well, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to head to Berez or you want to do the wines in the morning?
I'm easy,
Because
man.
if going to Perez and we're not gonna I guess skip character story stuff, then I'm fine doing that. But if it is, then I would rather go to the winery.
All right, I think we can do the Berez.
Okay.
You guys can head that way.
Cool beans.
If Kyle's here next week, we can get right into it.
I hope he's
Yeah.
here next week. Otherwise, we're just going to plow through it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of how that goes.
I want him to be in his own story. But yeah, man. Finish the meal, talk, laugh, do whatever we need to do, and then like Nikea drinks the rest of whatever wine and then knocks out. There's
I was
nothing
going to
else.
say, as you guys are finishing dinner, and Casimir has a moment where he gets very serious with you guys, and he says, "You remember when we first met? I told you if you were going to face Strahd, you'd want to walk quietly and carry a big stick. Well, when you lit that beacon, you are no longer walking quietly. Strahd will come. He will send his men and his minions, and he will seek you out. At this point, I want to let you know that your lives are all at risk. And there's no changing that at this point. You are now enemies of Strahd after lighting that beacon.
You are saying, in effect, we have raised our flag against him.
Yes, all of your allies will see this beacon and they will be ready to stand at arms with you. But at this point, Strahd is no longer going to play nice.
I suppose the dinner invitation is off then.
At this point, I will believe in the gods if that's the case.
Sounds like Strahd's enemies will be meeting the void soon.
They
I
will
hope
definitely
that
be.
I hope that you guys have rallied enough allies and gathered enough strength, because from this point on, there's no more kid clubs.
Why does this sound like the DM talking?
Because it is.
This was our.
No, this is Casimir.
You can no longer go back. You've passed your story. This is a story spy right here, right? Point of no return.
And if you don't complete these quests before now, you're not gonna
I didn't want to do that side quest anyway.
Make sure you want to proceed.
What's done is done.
Sounded like y'all may want to go grab that sword real quick.
Legit. That's exactly what we've got to do.
Yeah. Then I
That's
suppose we should not delay and make our way to the ruins or up to the Amber Temple.
All right. Then let's hit the road.
Hit the road.
All right. I'm gonna need 4 rolls for you guys to get to Perez. Who's running the cart right now?
It's our best survival people.
I think it's Birdman and
I got 10. Birdman has.
I have a
Birdman has 10.
+9. Yeah, so I thought Artesia was the best.
Yeah,
I
man.
think he and Chemo were like similar, but that's like Etesian's role there.
I'll roll for him.
do it.
Are we pursuing the lead? I guess that would be what Etesian is doing, especially if he needs to go to that place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Is it a D20? I'm sorry, or is it the bigger stuff?
D20 plus the 11 is fine.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys are riding along the riverside, off on your left-hand side, you see in the river there's mermaids, oddly enough, that are swimming up against the stream, like versus the water. They don't seem to notice you, or they're not paying attention. They're more focused on where they're going and what they're doing. But you find it odd that mermaids are swimming in a river.
Are they swimming upstream or downstream?
They're swimming upstream, like they're moving towards Lake Zarevich.
Does I guess it would probably be more of a nature check to see if they were like does it look like they're fleeing something?
Yeah, that would definitely be a nature check.
And Eliana is a nerd, and she does not have any nature. It wasn't an outside person.
Yeah. Dr. Nike is not about that life either.
I have a +9.
You do it. You go, girl.
Not having it tonight. And where did
Oh,
my
guys,
dice?
I'm surprisingly good at nature.
Wonderful.
God,
With the
dang, you're
23,
really good at nature.
with the 23, you would know that mermaid spawning usually happens upriver, and that's a good reason for mermaids to move upriver. But this doesn't seem like it'd be a good time for a mermaid to be in here. Maybe it's just Barovia or whatever it is, but it doesn't make sense for them to be moving upriver other than like a mating ritual type thing.
It's not natural, guys.
Well,
Uh,
right.
are, are our holy boys feeling some type of way about it?
Actually, let me get another survival roll. This might put you guys on the right path.
Survival roll with the Artesian. Natural 20. Let's go. Artesian is smelling it. Ah, this way.
So with the notice, with you guys noticing like the mermaids swimming the opposite direction upstream, it does seem like they're trying to escape something. Like they're moving away from something in a very because usually like in a mating situation, their movement is more elegant. This is like someone running for their life type situation.
Very
And
panicked.
as you guys are getting closer to the city of Barret, you're starting to see more of those like fetishes that you've seen before that are used to like ward off spirits or ward off enemies. But these all look like scarecrows that are like starting to be set up along the roadways and like along the line. Like, and these scarecrows are dressed as soldiers. They have helmets and they have shields. They have spears, and it looks like someone is setting these up intentionally. Like they don't want people to come this way.
Okay.
I am getting the feeling that we are not welcome here.
All the more reason to go.
Would checking those fetishes out be an arcana or occultism?
Definitely, it would be occultism.
Occultism. I'm gonna throw down an occultism check. Would you garner anything?
Artesian can help if I think help is DC 20, right?
Mhm.
To give you a 2. Let me see if he can help you. So hers is a 24 now.
Okay, so between the two of you, you guys are discerning, and this is very familiar to you, specifically Ileana. Like you've been to one of these standing stones before.
Oh, right,
And,
with the ritual.
With the first ritual, and you're getting closer to another group of standing stones. And remember, what the the old ladies had told you when you met them before, is like there's a ritual that goes on, and we do this like every full moon about, and we use this to protect the lands and everything. But you're getting closer to one of those sets of standing stones. Do you want to continue to the standing stones?
Yes. And she'll tell the group, these remind me of if you remember the ritual we did with the witches. The standing stones must be near. It may be prudent to visit them.
I follow your lead.
With your protection, we are with you.
We'll mosey on to the stones.
All right, let me get this set up.
Like while we're doing that, like Nikea hands Mascare 2 of these elixirs of life, Lucia 2, and then Soleil 2, and then also Etesian 2 of these. So that's all 8 of them. Dimitri, Ileana will stay near Dr. Nikea just in case anything else happens. But I would put that in y'all's inventory just so y'all have it. And then also, Tirvez, like Dr. Nikea comes to you, she's like, "This is a Cheetah's elixir. Use it whenever you need to. It could help."
Cheetah elixir,
Yeah, for you.
lesser.
It is a moderate.
Moderate.
Yeah. And then she loads one of her trigger brand with like life shot just so it's ready. She probably does that every morning just to have it ready just in case to administer as fast as possible. And then she gets that serious look while, being on the wagon and stuff.
All right. So as you guys are approaching the standing stones, you notice a group of 4 people standing amongst the stones, and one of them seems to be almost like orating and telling like the history of these stones. And these all seem like very high society members. They're dressed very well. They have like noble clothes, and one of them is male. The other 3 are female, and they seem like they're interested. One of them seems like very blasé about it. Like, why are we out here in the middle of the sticks? Like, and as you guys are approaching, the gentleman notices you. He's like, "Oh, it seems we have company. Welcome. Are you here to learn of the standing stones?"
Yana kind of comes up to, I guess, like right here, and says, "No, I am I guess you could say, a student of those who work these stones. Are you a student as well, or just a passing scholar?"
I would consider myself a bit of a scholar in general. What brings you out this way? Most people aren't visiting the sites of Barovia historically.
Well, as a student of the ones who manage these stones, I suppose it is my duty to check on them when I am near them. I'm simply one more caretaker, you could say.
Oh, a caretaker. So you're familiar with the ritual.
Can we do like a perception check on him? Like how? Because he's excited about that, but like, can we gain like, is it a like, was it like a threatening edge to like, oh, you know about that, or is he just idly curious?
Give me the perception.
Ugh, ugh. Boo
You get
worms.
the feeling that he's idly curious, but his curiosity is unwarranted or unwelcome. The way that your skin kind of crawls when he asks you the question.
Can
Certainly.
can I do a perception on actually this one in the mask? Like, are they brandishing any weapons? Or do they look hostile? Are they looking at us kind of like in the same way that like we're kind of like examining them as like, is this going to be a threat kind of scenario?
Roll the dice. So the one that you pointed to that's like wearing this like skull mask.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, she's dressed very well, high society. But like the thing that's very off-putting about her is that she's wearing this skull mask, and she almost seems to be sizing you guys up. The way she's kind of watching you beyond the mask, and you haven't seen her brandish any weapons or anything, but she's just kind of standing there.
Yo, solid artwork for these, just so to say out there.
Yeah, this is some cool ass art.
Like here, like Soleil, get closer.
I'm pretty close. Where?
I check.
Here.
I need you to vibe check them hard. Do you feel anything off? You
Slay
as well,
kinda
Matt.
chuckles at Vibe Check the Bard. So he kind of like walks up to this rock, puts his back on it, like secret agent man, vibe checking hard.
And you're picking up a very these guys give you that feeling in the back of your throat, that scratchy, uncomfortable, like when you've had a cold for 3 days and like your voice gets to that, like, okay, I'm okay, and then like when people start noticing, like, and they ask you, are you okay, is everything all right, like you get that feeling in the back of your head.
I'm very
They're
familiar.
not putting off a very good vibe.
I just give Nike a thumbs down.
They are not passing the vibe check.
Like vibe check not passed.
And
Like I kind of want like I feel like Etesian, him being the investigator type, like I feel like he would like look at these like these people, either devise a stratagem. Actually, he would hunt prey to like get a good feel for them to see like what are they? Are they actually people? If they're worrying like Soleil, would it be a
I'm not worried, bro. I just have a scratchy throat.
you scratchy throat?
I mean, we just killed a dragon, dude.
Burly. But yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm being
I like look at
overly
Ikea
cautious.
and mime like a grenade throw over the rock.
She totally gets it too. Holding on to one of her like bombs. She's like, got it.
and Ileana, I guess, would be answering the question, not just sitting there staring at the dude. She'd say, "What purpose are you curious? Why are you curious as to whether I know the ritual or not?"
I just find it odd. Most people that aren't from Barovia don't know about the rituals. He's like, are you from Barovia?
I'm
I
a
am.
traveler.
Where are you traveling from, might I ask?
And she says, "I do not know much of your what knowledge do you have of lands outside of Barovia, if I may ask?"
I am quite the scholarly type. I've been known to study a map or two, but I can't say that I've ever left Barovia myself.
This is fair. I'm from Taldor, if you have heard of it.
Taldor. And you see him, he's kind of like ruminating on the idea of Taldor. And he says, I believe I have met someone from Taldor before.
It would not surprise me. There is someone else here from my homeland I have heard about, at least.
Yes, he's a wizard.
May I ask as to your interactions with him, if you had him? Or did you simply hear of him?
Oh, I actually think I killed him.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Sorry.
You see this look on Soleil's face like, no, you didn't.
And let's get to that point.
I want to see if I believe him. What would I roll to that be, like perception or like a will?
Give me a perception.
Perception. Gotcha. 20.
It seems halfway believable.
Halfway not believable too, bro.
glass half full, glass half. I think she would
Didn't we
ruminate
see
like.
a cinematic with him fighting Strahd?
Well, that was about what I was gonna say. Was like she would ruminate for like she would for believe him for like I think like a second and be about to respond, and then remember, wait a minute, he got away from Strahd. Like probably didn't happen, maybe, unless this guy caught him on the back foot.
Mm.
How did
So
the other
she-
three look when he said that?
They kind of like have like these like devilish grins, like when they say it, when he says it.
Yeah, she'll kind of press on. Oh, please elaborate. How did you fellow this one?
He, I believe, ran out of spells. We fought for quite some time, but as most wizards do, towards the end of their life, he started begging and bartering and whining and crying.
You see Soleil just cracking his neck like, ugh.
Until I snapped his neck like a twig.
Liliana, this one's really provoking.
Device stratagem, hunt prey. That is Tijin's moves right now.
This does not sound like the individual that I know. Perhaps you are mistaken that this one was from Taldor.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of.
If he pulls out,
His name started with an M.
Where did you fellow this one whose name started with
Matthew?
an M?
Mayhew? Marshall? Something along those lines.
Could have been Malachi.
Could be many names. Where did you fellow this one?
No, not too far from the castle Barovia, where I reside.
Near a lake, perhaps?
No, it was closer to the river.
Ah, yes, near perhaps a waterfall.
That's exactly it. Were you there? Did you see the scarring?
I did. It was quite a masterful job. You felled him quite good, I should say.
Yes, a shame though. He was my greatest challenge.
can I do a
I
perception
haven't faced
check
a challenge such as that since.
on Ileana? Like, I want to know if she's like trying to hold it together, if she's about to rage. I want to see if I can see it. Like, is she about to go off?
I would say no. You see, she's actually cool as a cucumber. Like once she got the information of where the supposed felling happened, she knows he got away from there because he like went through the rock. So she was getting mad, but once it was kind of confirmed, like okay, that's where that fight happened.
Yeah, you can tell he's trying to provoke you.
Totally.
She's handling it better than the rest of her team. The rest of us are
Legit.
all like mobbed up behind her, like, all right, you
We're
can
getting-
say the
it's
word.
We're getting mad for her because this dude's talking mad smack.
He's like, I'm surprised after I killed him. He said something about a Cordelia, that he failed her. And it didn't really mean much to me now, but your name isn't Cordelia, is it?
It does not, though the name is known to me.
I couldn't possibly imagine why he would say that woman's name. Was she a lover, his mentor? I couldn't quite pick it out.
If you must know. And she kind of like, I would say at that point, Nakia, you do see her grip on the staff kind of tightening a little bit. Cordelia was a great mentor to him. very important, as she was to me.
Yo, Ileana, these motherfuckers talking real wild when they in fireball range.
Man, you gave the game away. I was about to take.
He kind of rests his chin on the palm of his hand. He says, "Did Cordelia teach you everything that she knows?"
I cannot presume that my grandmother taught me everything she knows. She was a wizard of great power in many years. But I'll tell you this. You said you wish to face a wizard of great power. I cannot presume to be such, but I will give you everything I have and more. Upon the name of the House of Hero, I am Ileana de Cordelia Hero, and today you will fall for the insults you have given my family.
Shots fired.
Ooh,
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna give you inspiration on that. That was a dope line.
That was hella dope. I thought I was in a movie.
All right, let's roll up that initiatives. Let me get the combat started.
Guys, I apologize ahead of time. I have a new computer. I'm using a Mac, and I can't control this shit. I don't even know how to right click. So.
Oh no.
Man's confused.
You ain't got a mouse with it?
It has a mouse, but it's one.
It's one button.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real? Yeah, I don't.
I've been trying to use shift control. I've been trying all kind of shit over here, and nothing's worked so far. So
I think you
I
have
don't
to
even know
hit
how to copy paste.
What's it called button?
Function button?
The function button, is that what they use on
Is that the FN?
Yeah, FN would be a function.
Try control click too.
I've tried that. None of those have worked. Because I'm still raging. I've been trying to like turn that shit off, but I can't.
Can
Maybe
I
you
make
have to put both fingers on there? That's kind of what I'm seeing. Here, I'll send you that shit.
I'll see. Lucia was thinking the same thing. I was. Oh, with Battle Cry. Is there a way that like Etesian can do the same thing, like with his squawk? Like he's trying to intimidate these guys. Like after like Ileana said that cool stuff, he just wants to be like, "Wah!" And then like the lightning lash from like his feathers like go out just to try and scare as like his initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
Battle
Because
squad.
it's basically what I want him to do to basically like do this to try and he's gonna try and do this his first round basically to try and demoralize someone.
The 30 was my role to demoralize shit talker here.
And I should be rolling. What do I roll versus demoralize?
It would be against his will.
Your will, yeah.
So your will DC is 18 plus 10.
So
it's 28.
Would be, yeah.
Oh, okay, so he failed.
Who are you demoralizing?
The shit talker.
Oh,
Blondie.
So he
nice.
starts at frightened one.
Yes, sir.
She literally just howls. That has become her thing. So T-shirt is walking. I'm back here like like a fucking wolf. Like we are all ready to go. Balthazar is like that.
Legit. That's awesome.
There another way to put yourself in like battle mode outside of right clicking on the character?
I got you.
I was about to say I got you, bro.
I guess that was the simpler thing for us all to do. Is just now all you got to do is roll initiative.
No, he's up there.
Pretty good rolls with us.
All right. And don't forget, you guys also have the +1 blessing of the sun.
Got that.
What's up?
I need to add
We're outside.
All right, looks like Estesian's kicking it off.
Yeah. Stygian is going to devise a stratagem against. I think it'll be against the crap talker. So he's gonna roll the d20. Are there any deeds? We don't have the dice up.
No, you talking about the rolling dice?
Yeah.
No, they haven't.
Okay.
The dice so nice mod is not.
Yeah. So 19 is his complete. I think it is. Choose a creature you see. Roll a d20 to strike later. Use that roll. Or no, it's just okay. So 15. That's just so you know that if I want to use the devise a stratagem against the guy later on, I use the 15 instead of whatever roll I'm gonna use. But he is also going to. That's first action. Second action, he is going to hunt prey against him. He gets a +2 to his perception to see who he is. See. Oh, he doesn't have the thing. Regardless, he's gonna hunt prey, and then I think he's going to that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna intimidate. He's gonna try and demoralize him as well. With the braggart.
And then he would have the 28 again, right?
What's up?
He would have the 28 for his will save, just like last time.
Oh yeah, it stays that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? It's the end of the night. He's gonna hero point it, so he can see if he can get it. There we go.
So then he'd be frightened too.
Yes, it increases. So
Okay.
and then he gains panache with that. That's his final stuff. So yeah. And then it's Nikea's turn. Yeah, bro. Nikea's she's already pissed, so she's just gonna load Regalo with bottled lightning, and she's just gonna try and plug him. Since you're the guy talking the most crap. Hero point? We're not doing that. There we go. All right.
35 would be a crit.
One shot kill is on, singular specialty, all that. Add that plus the bottled lightning. So what is that? 56 altogether. And then she is going to take cover with her covered reload for her last action.
Oh, so you're going prone? What are you taking cover behind?
I'm taking cover behind my people, my shield, my meat shield, Ileana.
Oh, okay.
Like she's got 3 meat shields plus a rock right here. I think I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
Masquerade will delay to behind Soleil. So if you want to move my initiative order behind Soleil.
All right. Is that just for this turn, or is that for the rest of the combat?
Anytime you delay, that just moves you permanently.
Learned something new today. All right. Soleil.
Now, what can I see exactly from behind this rock, Chief? Is this like a, SOCOM shit? I can lean around this cover and fire a fireball, or let me see. Let me draw a line here.
Try.
Like, say for instance, could I potentially? Where's that? Since it's going through a fucking rock.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go. Like if you're leaning and shooting from the side.
Yeah. It's too bad I can't like lob a fireball, you know? Damn, Ileana's way down there. Well. Dude, I don't know what I want to do, man. Fuck. Because I can't. I fucking James Bonded myself into a stupid rock. And now it's fucking me. How big is
Can
Fireball?
you not move?
Really? I mean, Fireball is. Oh, it's actually just 2. All right, Gucci.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
thought it was
move
3.
and
I
then
was thinking a
shoot,
Wall
bro.
of Fire. Yeah,
No.
Wall of Fire is 3. I will
Put it right in the middle.
Fireball upon them. I would like to place my burst right here.
And as you're casting fireball, Ludmilla literally reaches out to grab at the spell and finger it back towards herself.
Oh.
She attempts to counteract your spell.
She's gonna have to attempt it.
And I don't know how counteract works. What do I do? It's a flat D20 roll?
Let me look. Let's see. Counter spell.
Using the level of the spell slot expended as the counteract level.
Because I believe you roll your spell DC.
Spell DC is 23. If she is successful, she regains HP equal twice the spell's level. So she'd only gain 6.
Good thing I haven't punched her in the face yet.
Is that a spell? Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Well, she'd only gain 6 hit points.
Gonna gain nothing.
Yeah, well, not now. But she's showing her hand. I like it.
Yeah, so you need to roll.
Oh, so it's the caster's
It's a relevant
DC.
skill modifier or appropriate modifier to check against my DC of 23.
So arcane, occultism, nature,
Or spellcasting ability modifier plus your spellcasting.
Or wouldn't it have to be
or religion?
Divine?
Yeah, I was like, or religion if this is a divine spell. If we're gonna if we're gonna go by those rules.
It's your spellcasting ability modifier plus your. So you would basically just use your spell DC, whatever their spell attack DC is.
Yeah.
Is what you would roll as a counteract.
So what is that number?
It's whatever theirs is, whatever their attack is versus my DC of 23.
Oh, so okay, so yeah, Levi, does she have spells?
She has eat spells.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Does Ludmilla have a spell attack? Who is Ludmilla?
Yeah, her spell attack is 29.
Fuck, dude. So yeah, she eats it. She doesn't even have to
roll a 1, bro.
I doubt it.
Also,
but
there's different levels of success.
Roll.
I don't know what
just roll.
The thing is.
What I do? Just you want me to just click a fireball on her side, or
just put plus 29? Roll D20 plus 29, Or just roll a d20 and we'll see.
We can maths.
Plus
Yeah,
29.
Yeah, plus 29. He said what he said, bro.
He said what he said, dog.
There you go.
So that was
So
not a 1.
he crits.
So a critical success, counteract the target if its counteract level is no more than 3 levels higher than your effect's counteract level. That all sounds like gobbledygook. But I think that succeeded.
So yeah, she ate your spell right in front of us.
It's fine. She can catch these hands.
Worried for a moment.
Speaking of hands, Maysair.
Brother, don't worry about the magic. Just bring the dawn. I'm gonna move forward. I still can't right click. Can someone tell me how far it is to this dude?
What you're just trying to go straight to him?
25 feet.
Yeah, I'm a run up and I'll go into dragon stance and then I will run up.
Cool.
And
I wonder if you get like one of those like Bluetooth mice, if you'll be able to right click with a Mac.
yeah, I'm about to definitely invest in something. This is crazy. Like, I literally feel like I'm a child trying to use a computer for the first time.
Is that where you wanted to be, CJ, or did you want to be somewhere else around him?
I was gonna go more towards the left side of him, so like I can cut off the mask lady so she can't
Oh.
run up on nobody. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
I'm
That's
trying
still
to find dragons. There we
25
go.
feet.
So I can put that on myself so I can actually click. Do I already have it on? I already had it on myself. I just
Travis,
did it
that's funny.
Hey, man, I don't know, bro.
Hey, I see you working it, man. I appreciate it.
again. I just only hit him.
Does his dragon stance change after like eating that void seed or whatever?
I mean, we could retcon and say all my fire power turned to void power or something like that.
I'm down.
Yeah, like part of me like was thinking like when you go into your stance, you know how like in the new Godzilla movies you see like the purple hue from like Godzilla's back.
I haven't
That's what
seen
I
the
was.
new movie yet, but
Oh
that
my
sounds dope.
God, that's you got to see it, man.
All right, but I am going to flurry of blows.
Get her done.
Thirty's a hit. 22's a miss.
I guess that would be void damage instead of fire damage. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
It doesn't, but I mean, it looks cool now. Oops,
That's the most important part.
Supposed to be this guy.
and then he would need to make a fortitude save. What is our class DC now? 23?
Like 20, yeah, 23.
He made it.
Yours is 22.
Oh, yeah. What's yours? Oh, because you don't have max wisdom. That's why.
All right, DC.
I believe that would be my turn. I move, I dragon stance, then I flurry the blows 3 times. 3.
And with that, Valenta steps up to you for the flank.
What
And
level is she?
what level is she?
Yeah, is she lower level than him? Because if she is, then it does something for him.
He has a creature 9.
Jeez, they're higher level than us, so they're good. I can't be flanked by anyone lower level than.
Oh, okay.
And if you have opportunity to attack, her moving from this square to that one will give you an attack.
Will it?
Because she left this square to go to that one within your range.
It doesn't work like that on Dungeons and Dragons.
And
I didn't move out of his attack range. I don't get hit.
yeah, if you leave a square without stepping, so like you can move into his range, but if you move within it without stepping, that provokes.
It's death by the
31 is a
dragon.
hit.
Gojira. Stunning fist.
I wasn't ready for that.
You
It's
weren't
not
ready.
a stunning fist. There's no need to roll that.
Oh, okay.
That's only on flurry of blows. I can't flurry of blows on a opportunity attack.
Gotcha.
So she, as she's passing you, extends her right arm, and then a rapier appears in her hand, and she just starts going to town, slashing at you.
Sick.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm going back to heal before harm now.
Yep. Gotta follow the motto.
Back to work. Man, knocks him prone too. Yikes. My boy was already off guard. Now prone. I got it. Just keep going.
Go for the second one. There's a double deuce is a miss, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And actually, technically, my AC is at 26 with the beam going, but
26. Oh, so that should have been a crit. I only roll regular damage. My bad. Let me fix that.
you want me to just take it again?
I think 44 ends up being less than 48, so we'll do the critical roll.
I will
Unless
heal
you'd
the
rather just take the
24
double
and
damage,
take
that's
the
up to you.
damage. It doesn't matter.
All right, we'll go that. All
We're having
right,
fun.
Lucy.
Well, as much as I want to get in there, I have to do my bardly duties before I can go all barbarian on these folks. So we
Sing
are
before
going
splash.
right, exactly. Same way Nakia has to heal before harm, I have to sing before slash. So we're going to do my typical harmonize and do an inspire courage and an inspire defense and attempt to make that linger with my performance.
Boom.
And that would be my turn. But everybody's inspired.
We like that.
You can still make
Can someone
Goaty do
add
something,
that
right?
stuff to me?
I got you, bro.
Cody can do something. Cody will probably come up here like a big dummy because he thinks he's tough shit now too. Yes, I personify my goat, not just my character.
What's he sound like?
Meh.
I picture he's like Sven from like Frozen. Like, what do you sound like when you talk to him?
What do I say? I probably would be very much like Frozen, where we have conversations and the rest of y'all are like, she's literally talking to something that's like, meh, and I'm like, but guy, like you can't do that. Like you can't just talk to people that way.
Like how folks talk to droids in Star Wars.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
It pulls out his long bow and takes a shot at Escher for 33. It's a
It's
hit.
a mirror.
Actually,
Who's he shooting at?
He's shooting
At
at Escher.
shit talker.
Just under a critical. But damage is damage.
We'll take it.
Oh, he's talking about Etesian.
No, I'm talking
No.
about Casimir shooting at Escher.
Oh. I saw that said target was Etesian, so I was like, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why it says that. But this one's a 12 critical miss. And that would be Casimir's turn. Now it's Escher's turn. And Escher
Is frightened 1 now, or is that that's at the end of his round? End of his turn.
Yeah, you should be
I'm sorry.
still fighting
So at the
too.
end, he'll go down 1.
So he will step. Then
Smart
he will-
move. Smart
5,
move.
10, 15, 20, 25.
You just fucking bailed.
Look, Ileana, cowardice. He did not kill your friend.
This much was obvious, but he still must pay.
Take a luggage. Right.
So that was 2 actions. Balls. And he will cast Shield.
There you go, Bobby.
himself. All right, that's Escher's turn. Ileana.
Let's see here. Far can she move? She can move. 5. So Ileana will move here. And then she will raise her staff and point it at Escher and say, "One who speaks such of my family will not escape me." And black tendrils form around her staff and shoot out towards him as she uses a gravitational pull on him. Pull him right back.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's gonna make a fortitude save.
He's looking at you, kid.
I'll use my hero point to make him reroll if I can do that.
Feel free.
Try to get him to fail.
There you go.
Yes.
Critical fail.
Crit fail too. Let's go.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so he's pulled 20 feet towards me and prone. At her feet. That's wonderful.
Bring him right back. And he's
You
prone.
ain't going nowhere.
And she kind of she's holding her staff, staring down at him, said, "And you think you beat Matthew with such pitiful courage, this cravenness? You did not touch Matthew."
All right. That was a good round.
That was awesome.
Anastasia. She has something called an aura of terror.
That also includes him. Because it says creatures. It doesn't.
We're here for it.
Well, I'm
You
for
can't be
it. Like,
afraid
that's
forever.
cool. Like, he's still gonna be frightened too.
I'm curious how that interacts with aura of courage. That's interesting.
I'm also
It might
curious if it
negate.
gives us frightened because it just says it can't reduce it below 2. So does that just mean we have frightened 2 now?
I would assume
No,
she'd
we
have to
just
do
can't reduce
something
it
to
once we get.
like fear you.
She has to build
Yeah.
up the fear, but I'm just letting you
Gotcha.
guys know now.
But
And
that's funny.
she's gonna try to hit you with an intimidating strike.
There it is. Who's she hitting?
That
Does a
I'm not
33
sure
hit
you have enough.
Ileana?
I could be wrong, but you may not have enough actions for that. Oh no, that was a free action. You're good.
That's
yeah,
free
he's
action.
just doing a strike. Let me see something here real quick. Okay, I can't shield block. Yeah, that hits.
Roll that damn down.
So
Hey,
here's
is the damage button working?
It did
Yeah.
work.
Oh, sweet.
I've been
Nice.
using it this whole time.
Update.
so here's the question though, is how does that interact with Aura of Courage though? Because whenever she becomes frightened, she reduces it by 1.
Yeah, or
And-
bravery.
To a minimum of 0.
So I'm curious. I'm good either way you roll it. I'm just wondering how we're gonna go with it.
What if it's like a will DC save?
What if it's
'Cause,
like,
like,
a
with-
Harry Potter Voldemort battle?
I was gonna say
Right.
that's what I'm
That's-
picturing. like,
that's what I'm-
it's
that's what I'm saying.
battling.
So like intimidating strike automatically does it, but what if like
Right.
now like Ileana has to roll like a will to see if she gets like if it blasts back or if she can defend against it. You know what I'm saying?
That is
Just to make it cool.
yeah, I figure a will save is fine. Like we'll do a will versus will thing.
Oh,
We'll try
Battle of
to
the
balance out
will roll.
aura of
Let's-
courage versus the aura of fear.
let's go.
And I have goodwill, so let's hope for the best.
Roll that will save. Oh my god.
That ain't it.
My man wrote a 2.
That ain't it.
Said I got will save.
And that ain't it, Chief.
Well, you never know. She could crit fail.
I'll use my other hero point. I had 3 total apparently.
Go for it,
Uh,
Chief.
I'll use one more. Okay, oops. Nope. Take that away. There you go. We'll go again.
Much better.
A
Nice.
little bit better.
Now let's see her roll.
I mean,
Wouldn't it be
much
versus
better
her-
doesn't mean that you're gonna beat her, but
I
it's
thought
not.
it was like I thought he said y'all were doing a will versus will, or is
Oh,
it
I
just?
thought it'd be versus her DC
Oh, okay.
Her DC would be 28.
28. Oof. Still a fail.
Still a fail.
Ugh.
Unless you
But
want to
it's-
roll it, but
It
that's
ain't a
up to you.
crit fail. I don't know
But
what
it ain't a crit
would do in
fail.
this situation, but
DM's
Let me
rolling.
roll it.
Fair enough. Dice tell a story.
The dice tell
that
a
look?
story.
How's that look, Levi?
So like she's so used to like her aura of fear or her aura of terror always working. And when she sees that Ileana's not shaken by this, she like smirks. She's like, "Oh, this is a battle worth fighting," type thing.
that motherfucker got a higher will save than me. That shit high as hell.
All right, Ludmilla. Ludmilla cast fireball.
Yes! I finally get to use this. Motherfucking counter spell. Never get to use this in this fucking game because you have to have the spell prepared.
You're funny.
It's the
Uh,
excitement for me. That was great.
Legit.
What do I got? Okay, so I got to roll. What's her spell attack? Fuck me.
37.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll an attack with produce flame just to that'll be the counterattack roll or the counter roll.
Boy.
22.
Ooh.
If it
That don't make
is, let's see, counter target if the target level is lower than your effect's counteract level. Not sure how that works. If it's lower, so I could use a 4th level spell slot to counteract that spell. So if I'm assuming she's using it at 3rd level.
Yeah.
So even though if I'm assuming that roll failed,
Yeah, that roll would have failed.
then I could use a 4th level spell slot to counteract it. Still, since it's lower than the counteract level. If I'm reading this correctly.
Okay.
That's jacked up.
So I lose my spell slot and counteract the triggering spell.
Ooh, spicy.
So so she casts her fireball. Ileana puts her staff up. And you see it's almost like this like conflagration of magic as the fireball kind of screams in and Ileana starts sapping the magic from it. And she actually kind of wrenches the magic away and dissipates it. She says, "You're not the only one who can get rid of spells."
Finger snap.
Right.
Oh, I
Y'all
love
can't see me, but I did it. Dennis is looking at me like, okay.
If only we had cameras.
I have a camera now, so whatever we want to set that up.
All right.
I have a
That's
camera
what
now
we
too
in.
with this Mac.
Let's freaking go.
I got a whole new computer for you, Timo.
You did it for me. I appreciate that.
Estizion.
Okay. He's already got him hunted. He's already got him prayed. Tijan is going to take shots. Target is your hunted prey. Yeah, he's just gonna focus and take shots against old dude back there.
28
Is he a precision ranger? What kind of ranger is he?
I think he is precision. I think.
You need to add that
Swashbuckler ranger.
damage to that.
Oh yeah.
He is a swashbuckler ranger. Let me double check his stuff though. Where would it be under again?
It should be on the main.
Oh,
attack
he doesn't
page.
have it. He's a ranger dedication, so he's not dual classing with it.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, his strategic strike went against it, which gave him that. He will reload. Actually, he's not going to reload. He's just going to run up. And try and do a tumble through. Because he's going to try and, I guess, let me redo this. He's going to try and do this, run through, and, tumble through to get here behind him.
Does he have enough speed to do all that?
He's got a 45.
Oh, okay.
So if you want me to,
lads on the team.
if you want me to go back, so yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah. So that'll get him there, but he still needs to do the acrobatics against the guy's reflex, right?
Reflex DC, I believe.
Yeah.
So it would be 26.
26. So that.
All right.
What did I say? I shot, I ran,
And you
I'll
tumble
yeah,
stab
he-
through.
at it.
and then I tumble through. So those are all three of his actions, right? Tumble through's a yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Cool
All
beans.
right.
So yeah, he looked cool while he did it too. Actually, he didn't tumble. He slid through like a baseball runner.
Does that get him panache?
He's already got panache, and he's going against the guy he has panache. That's
Got you.
but he has to be using the right weapon basically for that to get the +2 or 3 or whatever. Anyways, I don't want to take away that. Is everybody looking pretty good?
I think
So,
so. Other
Dr.
than,
Nikia can continue doing harm? Because that's what she wants to do right now.
Bring the harm to the mask bitch that just hit me.
Copy that. Yeah, so she's already reloaded. She basically does the same thing. She like loads up her she's actually gonna do two things. So she's gonna first load the regalo with another lightning one, so it like infuses the actual gun for her first action, and then she's gonna actually load the alchemist shot to take it even further. Because she did that. So she's aiming at this one. And she will take her shot. Ouch. I ain't got
boy,
nothing
she
else
is
for it.
stacked.
She is. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh man.
Nah, that
Feels
hurt.
bad, man. Feels
That
bad,
definitely
man.
hurt.
All right. Soleil.
Well, I don't want to kill Blondie and steal Ileana's thunder, so just gonna fuck with wine chick over here, wino.
I mean, I don't mind if y'all take him down. I definitely don't mind.
Yeah, Adhesion's putting in work right now.
Nah, it's fine. Someone else could do that. But I will double slice. Where are those things at? There we go. And hero point. 29.
29's a hit.
Very nice.
Part of me thinks we should be killing the caster.
And it's silver if she's some sort of silver bane.
Yeah, she has a vampire weakness, so that's an additional 5 damage.
Ooh.
Lovely.
And that's it for Soleil.
What do I do to just give her 5 more damage?
Boom.
That'll work. Thug life. Soleil is in the fray.
Soleil in the fray.
Messer.
I will turn my attention to the mask lady and do flurry of blows.
Yeah, of course. Or we could just, curb stomp the Blondie.
You know what? I will curb stop the blondie. Why not?
We could unsully Ileana's hands, However you want to look at it.
Now, you know what? I have another barbarian coming. I'm going to turn my attention to her. Mask lady, who I'll attack. And see what I can do.
31's a hit, and with that, she peers into the windows of your soul, and she tells you to kneel.
She tells me to leave.
Kneel.
To kneel. I'm assuming this is a will.
If you refuse, you take 46 mental damage. You're already prone though.
Is that anathema? Was that? I guess you're not actually like a cleric or anything.
Anathema.
Yeah, however the fuck you say that. Is that his antithesis, bro?
Yeah, because I think if he's a dragon, he can't like suffer insults or some shit like that, right?
That's what I was
Oh yeah, it's
remembering, but I
anathema.
don't. Is that like a? Oh, it might be a barbarian thing.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's
definitely
the barbarian instinct for the dragon. But yeah, I'm there. I'm already on the ground. I'm still not gonna kneel. So go
Fair
ahead and
enough.
It's my brother,
roll
bro.
that. And the second strike, a flurry of blows. Darn. But one hit, so
And then that would be the 16 damage for refusing to kneel. I think this is the fight they've been looking for.
and with the next action, let's see, I got 2 actions left. That's what I'll do. Next action, I will step. Can someone move me 1 spot down next to Blondie?
All right. She does have attack of opportunity.
I stepped.
Oh,
You,
it's just that.
you can't step when you're prone.
Am I prone? I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am prone. Okay. Well, you can move me back. In that case, what do I want to do? I will try and grab her. I will try to grapple her.
Go for it.
Don't think that makes it.
That would be a fort save.
I think it's versus reflex.
Yeah, that'd be a 28 reflex.
Alrighty. I will use I'll just try to attack again. Last time. Or what skills? Yeah. Darn.
That's a miss.
That's my turn.
All right. All right. Then it's the land. On the ground. He's standing up. With her left hand, she reaches down to grab hold of you and hit you with a touch of corruption. That's a 25 fort save.
She's like a champion. Dang. Bro.
Juggernaut.
He said, "Not today,
For real.
not today." All right, and then we'll go with the second attack while you're on the ground. Hopefully, you can hit. Difficult to do. That's a miss. And with her last action, she will turn into a mist.
Ooh.
Lucia.
I think it's my turn to get in this action. And we're gonna rage. We're gonna try and hit this lady.
There's a mighty
35 is a hit.
I was about to say, please tell me that's a crit.
Not a crit, but a hit. Almost forgot you did lightning damage. Haven't seen it in so long.
And Baal is gonna move up here. Right. And that's my turn.
All right. Got Casimir. He's got his longbow. He's going to make it happen. The 31 hits Escher. 15 damage. Escher fucking dies.
Very nice. Good riddance.
Shit, what's it look like? How cold did this shot go through?
Oh, it's just like a very lazy, like longbow shot.
No fanfare.
Casimir's here,
got-
but he's like, okay, I guess I'll do what I got to.
This
We
ain't
get
my
it.
fight.
He's an NPC.
Critical
Like I
miss.
told them,
This
they
one.
would be in danger.
And 18 is another miss. So he fired all 3 of his arrows. Escher is quite dead. Eliana. At this point, Eliana, you realize he was full of blunder and bless. Like,
Oh yeah, it was very
he
clear.
was talking cash shit.
he was a mad shit talker, but yeah, he had a squad to back up those words. He could not do it himself. Yeah, she'll kind of look at him on the ground, just kind of sneer and spit, and say, "There will be no forgiveness for the rest of you either." And raise her staff to the air. Golden light shines out of it, and then bursts in a wall surrounding them. A wall of virtue in a 10-foot radius ring.
Oh, she said, "Y'all ain't going nowhere."
Let me draw that down. Click and drag. Let me change the color too.
We're gonna make that go.
Oh, that didn't help. Well, it's the inner ring is the wall of virtue. So I'll roll the damage here in a second as well for those that are standing on it.
So this is going to be
Because they don't do they. Because do they just take the damage if they're right next to it or on it? Light passes through.
Yeah, crosses are occupying the walls area.
Okay. So yeah, there's no roll for it. They just take the damage.
take the straight 10.
Motherfucker.
and that was a 3-action spell. So that's her whole turn.
All right.
Sick.
So this one here, and Strahd is standing inside of it, doesn't get hit by the merchant, right?
Which one?
Anastraza here.
Mhm.
And
It
then
says-
she's standing on the outside of it. Did she get hit by it too?
I think because it says the walls area, so I don't know if it's right next to it. Then I don't think so, because I think Soleil is occupying that area. If
I
I'm
don't think
correct.
this one is.
Well,
Yeah, I think
remember,
that's
good damage and positive damage won't affect particular alignments. I know they're getting rid of that stuff, but
no. The wall doesn't hurt Soleil, or Artesian. But he was asking about Anastasia, and I don't think she gets hit by it.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I got all my numbers right. So speaking of Anastraza, you took that 86 for the bleed damage.
Oh, do I roll something to?
yes.
Do I have to actively roll to?
No.
You got to roll a flat 15.
It looks like there's a recovery check right there.
You can do a recovery, a different type, but I think like at the end of the round you do something with it.
She's gonna,
Well, it failed, so.
all right. So she's gonna go for another intimidating, right? With Rose on Ileana.
Oh, it's
Copy.
a flat 15.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, unless you did like a battle medicine kind of thing to stop the bleeding.
Intimidating strike.
I was gonna do shield block on that. I do have reactive shield, actually. I don't. Okay, so never mind. I couldn't do it.
Okay. And then we'll do the opposed will check for the fear again.
Use another will check.
Woo! She rolled a 29. She's coming in. Yikes.
Thanks.
Ileana did what she needed to do. That dude is dead.
For talking cash shit. Couldn't back it up though. And then frightened 2, right? All right, you got it. Then she will follow up with feed on fear. Since you're frightened 2, she regains 20% of her health pool.
Oh, that sucks.
20 points to her health pool. My fault. Not 20%. That's a lot.
Unlucky for her that this dude was killed. She could have ate some of his fear too.
That's just rude.
That would be
That is rude.
All right. So, Wall of Virtue. Can I see through it?
I would assume so.
Yeah, it says it's translucent, so.
Perfect. Chain Lightning.
This motherfucker.
It's going to hit Soleil first, then Lucia, and then Ileana.
Oh, that's nasty. He said, "Chain." You're such a butthead. Oh no!
God.
Oh no! Oh
I'm
no!
liking where this is going.
I bet you are. Oh, come on, guys.
All right, since I have to quit after this anyway, I'm gonna use my hero point.
Yeah, I might as well do the same.
Yeah, my.
You're gonna be getting hit for 60 fucking 3 damage.
I'm dead, bro.
Maggie, before you go, I need to check something.
Okay.
126 damage. So lay down again?
Bro, I like to
Where's
roll
my-
crit fails in real good times, you know?
What was it again?
Oh.
Reflex. There we go.
Yeah. I guess this is the last round.
Oh yeah, okay. So she had crazy fucking stats there for 25's a crit fail.
Yeah, 37 was the basic reflex save.
Oh, then we all down.
Yeah, we all did.
It's gonna be a fun way to start the next sesh, guys.
Lucia, oh no, yeah, she crit failed. Dang.
I almost didn't crit fail, but
Night.
Oh, so we
Way to
got
go, way to go, night.
we got 3 people. Okay. Oh
By the
no.
way, I'm badly injured, so
It's practically
I-
night.
I definitely get you. Can I BG3?
Can I just throw a pot and hit everybody?
AOE pot.
Yeah, but before y'all go, I wanted to check something. All right, save changes. I just want to see if it works. Now that y'all got it, and I can actually test y'all stuff out.
Are we doing the cameras?
Yeah, I just want to do a quick camera check.
Gross, don't get me in there.
Oh, we're doing the camera check on.
I don't know how to tell it to let
On
my
Foundry.
camera be on, but
It'll indicate. Yeah, once it loads. Serious attack on us, bro.
Oh, well, no, you're gonna turn that away.
I
I've
don't
been
know
looking
if I
forward to
can.
chain lightning my whole entire life.
Terrible.
Love a good
I
chain
can tell.
lightning.
What up?
What up?
what's that?
Bro, now y'all gonna be in the recording. So your faces are now visible to the entire world.
That's cool.
Hello, world.
I'm cool with it.
Say my beard's looking pretty good.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Looking good, man. Beard
Pretty
Brothers
solid.
over here.
Nice. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. I just wanted to
I say
see
I like
that.
the new art for Ileana too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I ran her original portrait through a AI generator about 15,000 times. It took a while to get there.
I love this AI stuff. It's dope. All right, and she still has one more
Oh, that's
action, so I'm going to go ahead and claw
And kill everybody.
Balthazar.
Ah!
No.
Oh, Balthazar.
Probably.
I mean,
Balthazar.
I'm already dead. You could have just let the goat go.
More angry about that than getting killed.
Yeah, 100%. Leave my goat buddy alone.
So that's 18 damage to Balthazar.
How dare. It's the most offensive
Damn.
thing of the session.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Not the doubting of our own characters, but our mascot.
You
And
leave him alone.
That's how we'll end the round.
Solid.
Well, I'm not playing anymore.
Well, Maggie's out.
You're not dead yet. You're
I
just
love the Kilo
dying.
was like, maybe we should take out the caster. And I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
No, that's a smart thing to do. I was playing to the character.
Right, like
Yeah.
I was gonna definitely have Etesian just start focusing on the caster. I was just gonna start unloading.
I don't feel like I
Yikes.
could have done it. She stopped my fireball. If I'd have ran all the way over there, I'd have had one swing. Probably wouldn't have dropped her, but
I mean,
Or she would have
the
had a
only hit
tougher
I got
time
in was on the
casting magic
caster.
with you standing on her.
maybe.
Rough.
Yeah,
100,
because
100, 100 and what odd,
casting a
100
spell next to
damage.
somebody is a manipulate action. You would have got the opportunity.
That's fair.
I think she'd have ate it
And I
and
think if
still
you would have hit her,
blasted
then
my
you could
ass.
have.
When she came with
But
some
if you-
strong ass chain lightning though, that shit hit hard as
Shit.
That shit hit hella
I didn't
hard.
expect you guys all to critical fail. Man.
yeah.
How
We
did
were,
you not expect
37?
that? When 37 is like the.
Yeah, I'm about to
She's
say,
got a
like, you
nasty
have to roll a
DC.
crit.
yeah, 37 is I don't think because what I rolled a 13.
I would have had to roll a 20.
Yeah, that's about
Everyone would
I
have
think
to
I had
roll
a crit.
20 to save against that. I got a 17, and I would have had to roll a 20.
I think I have a plus 12.
She blasted us, bro.
Golly.
It's all
Right.
right.
The dice tell a story, friends.
They're
But it
definitely
doesn't-
saying something.
Salute to the
That doubling
homies.
as appropriate for a saving throw.
Don't worry, I still got some wine. I'll pour it out.
Pour it
Before I
out,
run.
Yeah, F's in
Sorry,
chat.
guys.
F's in the chat.
Press F to pay
That's funny.
next.
Yeah, classic. It's a
Yeah.
classic.
Hell yeah, man.
Okay.
Excited to see how we wriggle our way out of this one.
There might not be any wriggling, but
Yeah, I'm about to say this looking real TPK-ish.
We'll see
Nah,
how
it's
it
looking
goes.
like a vampire kidnapping, bro. We're not gonna. Come on, guys. It's gonna be fine.
You think Levi's just gonna kill us outright?
He's not just gonna be like, well, I guess that's the campaign, guys. What are we gonna do next?
he might. He might.
I was planning on this going all the way until June, so
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
man, we
gave you
got
guys
time.
5 months back.
not just yet.
All right, roll new characters.
Right.
Right. No, I just redid Ileana's portrait.
She has to live.
Man.
That's funny.
Ileana's granddaughter. You killed my grandmother.
Right. I came forward in time somehow.
We're now in time traveling. Yes. Exactly.
I'm all about it, man.
So I think the best way to do the video would probably to be on Discord.
Why you say
If
that?
it-
It seemed like it was working fine on Forge.
Was it working good for you guys?
I could
Yeah.
see
I
it
didn't have
fine.
any problem with it.
See any issues?
Okay.
I'll actually go and look for a webcam this week then.
I think it's easier or nicer, at least for Forge too, because then it's all on one screen. And if we
Yeah.
did
Right,
want
and
the
that's-
recording, it's there. Record our reactions now. Oh my god, I
Agreed.
gotta act.
Right, I have to like pay attention. I can't be
I
like
can't, like,
playing on my
have
phone.
my hand in my pants or something.
Right.
Oh man.
We're
You got the second screen up
we're
with
holding
the,
each other accountable.
Oh no. Oh no.
Got the second
Oh,
screen
yeah.
up looking at anime gifs.
Yeah.
My kids on the webcam, like, sit your ass down.
That's what I'm worried about is my kids popping up on camera every now and then, like, Dad, we have a question about da 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 da.
Oh no.
They're doing virtual school tomorrow.
laying-
because
we're laying it all
it's
out.
Too windy. It's too
It's
windy.
too
They can't
windy?
take school.
What?
Yeah.
Gotta
I
turn
know-
the webcam off.
I know it's supposed to rain and stuff, but like, come on.
Instead,
I
it's
mean,
too
are there
windy.
going to be
They
like
can't take school.
100-mile-an-hour winds? Like, are the children going to get picked up like kites?
They fucking might,
is-
bro.
What is the fear here?
No.
I guess they're worried about the buses getting blown over. I don't know.
Oh
Thank
geez.
you.
They're like, it's virtual school tomorrow. It's too windy.
Wizard of Oz.
That's wild.
That wind's
Wild.
got to be crazy strong.
Yeah, it ain't that strong. But anyway, that's the teacher's just like, I need a break.
Oh, man.
Been back at it a week and I cannot with these kids.
Right.
Right, like
The
I'm
aliens.
over this.
I get it. I feel for them. It's just teachers are just like, nah, out.
Hey, but welcome back, everybody. I'm glad to hear all your
Hell
voices
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fun to be back
Good
into it, man.
session.
Good to be back.
But
You know,
That's right.
I wouldn't want to come back without dying. You know what I'm saying?
it's tradition at this point.
Right,
Session
it's
without
not
Soleil
challenging.
dying is not one I want to be at.
It's not challenging if you don't die at least once.
I feel like the last 4 sessions, like on time every time, is like Soleil's gonna take a quick little nap. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Seriously. I mean,
Hey,
him and Sarah and
honestly,
Ray
I
are
thought
on
they
first
were
name
doing pretty
basis. He's
good.
just like, "What's up, big dog?"
It's me.
It's
I'm
like,
back.
check the Discord chat. We had this discussion.
He'd be like, yo, like Sarah and Ray's like, yo, I'm really getting tired of seeing you. Like, this is getting really uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you're really the hero I thought you were. Hey, man.
I just
I said you're my champion. I gotta see you every day. It's not
Toughest
how it's
battles,
supposed to work.
toughest shoulders, you know, that sort of thing.
Hey, look, there are extenuating circumstances. Just
He's
crazy
like,
shit's
are you
going on.
even using the sword? What's happening?
I mean, I sliced twice, bro.
Oh,
Just-
that's cold.
He may
CJ.
fall down 49 times, but he's gonna stand back up 50.
Yeah.
Okay?
Spirit of perseverance.
That's right.
It's a good thing y'all got all the pots on your bodies.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't activate automatically.
On death.
Ileana doesn't. She's potless.
Yeah, because I thought you would have stayed back with me.
No,
No,
man,
why would I do this?
She's
I don't know. I was just hoping.
It's been 2
You-
months.
you
We
have-
forgot our tactics.
I sure did.
Actually, I thought Ileana was doing the tactic. Like, all right, bring the shield to.
She was. No. That's my fault. I completely forgot she was the one with the highest AC.
We got to add the chain lightning to our protocol now. We don't know what to do with
Yeah.
that yet.
Yo,
and we
that
didn't
was.
get to do the Soleil whatever either.
Yeah,
Like,
we didn't get to
Wait,
do the Soleil whatever.
Do
Yeah,
you-
the Soleil
I was hoping that
system.
since Soleil was like so close to the front of the match, I was like, he's gonna run right in the center and he's gonna Soleil system. This is gonna be great.
Nope.
Ah, man, I tried Fireball instead because I thought, I don't know, it seemed funnier, right? And then she was like, ha, psych. It's like, dang it.
I didn't know
Nom-nom.
which one you were
Man.
gonna do. That's why I delayed until after you. I'm like, either one he wants to do, I won't be in the way. And then
I
shit
didn't
happen. I was like, I should have just went.
I didn't specifically realize they were like vampire until the silver thing. Otherwise, I would have done the like divine wrath bomb. But she probably would have ate that shit too.
Hard fighting vampires, y'all. That's all that there is to it.
Yeah,
Wait till I
man.
become a werewolf. Arr!
Oh
Then you go
shit!
see.
Yeah.
Then you go see.
Right.
Hell yeah. Well,
GG,
fucking
GG,
y'all.
Yep. Nice playing again, guys.